Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Horath and we are playing Europa Universalis IV together with the new DLC Rights of Man. We're playing on very hard difficulty and with Lucky Nation set to historical as Bavaria. We are pretty strong Bavaria by now. In the last episode we lost an elector, Mainz was annexed and I replaced them with Thuringia and yeah, they really like us. I mean, they are a heretic, so that's not too good, but at least we're getting somewhere there. They wouldn't accept religious unity because they are an elector, so... But I'm sort of running out of Catholic princes. I don't have any. I don't have any other Catholic princes than Cologne, who's slowly being converted by those centers of Reformation. This is really bad. Other than Austria, maybe. Oberschwaben is still Catholic. I guess they've been converted by Austria. And this stupid center of Reformation is even converting Munich. Which annoys the hell out of me. Monthly speed of conversion 0.96. Arcaner heretic missionary strength 0. Development level of München -24. Heretic tolerance -56. It should not spread anymore. Maybe I can stop that by going more heavy on development. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. Palatinate have set Baden as their rival. I mean, I don't mind that the Palatinate is back. They are threatened. I wouldn't mind allying them before Cologne takes them over. It's a real problem that Cologne and Brandenburg are such warmongers. They've taken a lot of lands. I mean, I did as well. But mainly to take out Bohemia. I tried to not take over too many princes. I took Salzburg, which I could release at some point. That's always a possibility, that I at some point just start releasing guys as my vassals. I could release them. I could release Nuremberg. All these cores will expire at some point. This is, I think, going to be... Oh, Ansbach is the primary nation of Franconian. That's kind of weird. Okay, well, I could release Nuremberg, I could release Ansbach, I could release Würzburg, I could release Salzburg. And that's about it. That's about the small states that I've taken. So I could bring a couple of princes back to the Empire. I mean, at some point we gotta decide if we just cut our losses and run. But I'll try to break out Ravensburg here, out of Austria, so that we get another free city. We're bringing up our military maintenance. I will also bring up my fort maintenance. We will really go after them, I think. Mähren doesn't have a fort, which is bad, but I guess we'll survive. Don't want to build one there, so I guess Bohemia has Ratibor protected. So that's fine. These guys are allied with Austria, and Savoy is allied with them. So they do have some heavy guys with them. Austria has 280 development. We have 313. We should actually be in the Great Powers, but you haven't embraced the other stuff. France has 649. But in terms of military power alone, we have 46,000. Austria has 40,000 currently, so they have less troops than we do, but they have offensive ideas, so their troops are going to be a bit better. And then we have France, which has 100,000, so we have 140,000 in our alliance. That's about the full extent of it, although you have to put in Castile as well with 55,000, and they are loyal, so I guess they'll fight. And then we have Hungary with another 40,000. And we do have Savoy. Savoy has 28,000. So they're not too strong, but they do have sort of a good defensive position in the Alps, so they might be able to do stuff. We're getting there though. We're one military tech ahead. One ahead before Austria, so that could do something for us. Just gonna bring this army down, and we do have sort of okay leaders. call those guys. We do want to improve with Württemberg, I think. Improve relations. They're only allied with me now. They have been warned by Austria. Cleansing of heresy. Württemberg has that casus belli against me. Interesting. Burn the heretics. And Cologne does not want to return the unlawful territory that they took. I mean, I wouldn't either, but it's still kind of annoying. So let's just go up in speed. We've been waiting for this war for a long time. A long time. This has been a long time coming. Is there any military advisor that could make our life a little bit easier? Yes, indeed. We do have this guy. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. A little bit more discipline does help us. Austria has the offensive ideas up to level 4. And, I mean, they have 10% more army morale just because of their tradition, which is very annoying. They're really set up to do this kind of empire thing. But we're not in a bad situation either, so... offensive ideas. Let's just have a look at what's so offensive about them. So they get leader shock, they get recruitment time, they get leader fire, and they get more prestige. But they haven't unlocked the increased discipline or the higher army morale speed, and also not the land force modifier. So it's okay, I guess. It's okay. We're gonna go for quantity because we want more manpower and lesser regiment costs, lesser maintenance, and all that kind of stuff. And more land force limit. We want giant armies. They're not going to be very good, but we can just throw bodies at stuff, which is what we need to compete. 256. Ming is sort of slowly dropping out of the great powers, even though they have a lot of development. They are sort of going. If we can embrace colonialism, we will go up into the great powers. A couple of them are not as highly developed as we are. Aragon will fall out to there, I think. Okay. France still ready to do stuff. I can threaten war. They're not going to do it though. Relative strength of coalition. Tyrol. Relative worth of province. They're not rating Tyrol very highly. 11 aggressive expansion. That's a lot. They lose 10 prestige. Yeah, we can only threaten war if we don't have a truce. So I think what we want to do... I mean, they do have that fort over there. It would be kind of good if we could destroy their field army right away. But we'll see about it. So... we're ready. Our armies are ticked up. We're gonna set Austria as our rival here. And I think we'll also set Hungary as our rival. So that we can take stuff out of Hungary. And that will help us. That will definitely help us. And then we're gonna declare war here for Austria. So let's declare war. France will join. Denmark will not join because Denmark has a lot of pretender rebels. They managed to fight them down, but I guess it takes them a lot of money to do it. And Cologne will not join. Accepting would destabilize them. Otherwise, they might be willing to do it. Brandenburg does not owe me enough favors. They would do it otherwise. How long would I have to wait for Brandenburg? I mean, 19,000 troops. It's nothing to sneeze at. 8. We'll gain a favor every 1 year. We might still be able to call them in. But for now, let's try it and let's be savvy about it. So declare war. We're gonna go for Tyrol. It's gonna be our war goal. They rule over Alsace, which will aid them. Yeah, France, help me. Bavarian diplomatic reputation. Yeah, we have no trust with France. It would be kind of nice to build up trust, but that's just how that goes. Conquer Ratibor. Manpower recovery speed, yearly prestige. I mean, I could take that back and then release Silesia. Restore the currency, the rival of a rival. It's not a bad idea. And it will give me manpower, recovery speed, and all that. I could bring Poland into this, maybe. Inspiring victory. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? I'm planning on getting Ratibor out of Hungary in any case, so that's kind of what we want. Alsace doesn't even have an army, so we're not surprised that France has honored our military alliance. Let's see if... yeah, Savoy joined, Hungary joined. So we got 138,000, 21,000 cavalry and 42,000 cannons against 66, 24 and 20. So that's looking mighty fine to me, I guess. So what we want to do is... well, France should be able to move in there. They're allied with Switzerland, so they will give them military access. They're also in a war with the Emperor, so they should be coming up to me. Austria accepted the Armee von Ulm and Markgräfische Garde from Baden. So we're gonna definitely squash these guys before anything bad comes of it. Tuscany. They're moving into Memmingen. That's not gonna help them. Savoy accepted an offer to hire Armée du Charolais. So Burgundy is into this. And they accepted Memmingen. The army from Memmingen as well. All those people are keen on fighting me, but you can see that we should do a lot of damage. We're rolling well, we have more tactics, and we have the better troops. I think they still don't have any musketeers, so this is the one war that we should win, and the one war that we will win. That's the Savoyard army. Okay, we did that, and we completely stack wiped them. Now let's get out of this province soon. They're moving on Ansbach. I really want to take out the Savoyard army before they can join up with anyone. That's my plan. Let's try it. Hungary is moving out again. Let's just try to do this. Let's hope we can do it. Yeah, this is going well so far. We're not rolling very well, but we do have the high attack. And Hungary is not going to join, which is good. And we're crushing them. We're crushing them, and I do have the manpower to keep this up. Come on, we need a good roll here. And they joined now. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, well that didn't work. Let's retreat. Savoyard army should be pretty low though. Yeah, they're down to 10. We lost a lot more men though. So that's not good. We're being sort of besieged. What's France doing? They're sort of twiddling their thumbs at home. There's Castile coming towards us. These guys would never give me military access. Okay, these guys have been done for. Low morale and all that. Let's try to take out a couple of these smaller armies. Okay, these guys are gone. Let's get out of there. Don't want to fight Baden right away. Want to gain some of my manpower back before we do that. Let's bring our second army down. And there's the first French army. Oh, we're fighting down there. Let's try to win this. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. We managed to convert Budweis though. So that's fine. We're losing this. Oh no, they lost. Really? Maybe because my other army is coming towards us? So where are we going? There are French armies and there are Spanish armies. We should be able to do this. Come on, guys. We've renewed a loan. That's fine. So we're getting more and more battles. I'll join. Try to help them. Okay. Looked like they rolled pretty well. France hired an army from Milan. That's a big battle. Definitely gotta reinforce there. We're taking losses. They're rolling very well. Okay, so they ran. They ran, that's good. We won't be able to get out of there. Okay, go to Munich, come on. Don't attrition us. At least not too much. This army has friendlies can attach to it. Yeah, that's a very big army though. Well, no, don't attach to me. It's fine. I should sort of try to siege that place down. But I guess going after Savoy might be the best idea. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring my armies down here. We're gonna combine our cannons, which should give us the best siege bonus. I might even roll for a siege general. I do have the military power for it. I don't want to waste it, but oh well. Let's take these guys, take them out. And let's take one regiment. And let's take all the cannons out of this as well. Move them over there so we can start to try and take the war goal. That's going to give us a ticking war score. They have a lot of forts down here. Which isn't too bad for us because we can actually move rather freely between the forts. Moving from one zone of control to the next. I mean, maybe we should concentrate on Hungary first, but I guess getting Austria out of this thing might be good. Okay, I'll try it. I'll roll for a general. Nope. I mean, he's not bad, but oh well. I'm gonna give you that guy. We'll see how it goes. Try to siege down Tyrol. It's a mild winter. Let's move you over. The other regiments can regenerate. Burgundy has been found building a spy network. So the Austrian troops went down there. It's dangerous to try and siege this out because we are going to take the mountainous penalty. Okay, yeah, they know that now. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's too dangerous. We should have waited for the field army. It's going to be difficult to win this. And it's kind of annoying that Burgundy is actually fighting in this as well. Yeah, we have no chance. Gotta get out of there. Gotta get out of there. I mean, France is sieging down Vienna. That's good. I'm gonna hide behind my fortresses. Oh, they're sieging down Salzburg now, so I'm gonna be rather defensive in this one. 15, 16, so... No, that's not what I wanted. Well, 15, 16, so move you guys, and we're gonna split those. And let's rejoin the armies. We won a couple of battles, but we have to have France do the heavy lifting. Pilsen changes to Protestant. That's fine though, because we can always just convert them again. Convert to Pilsen. Recent uprising. Oh, Tuscany wants to rent out troops to me for nothing. Yeah, why not? Why not? If you want to fight in this war, I'm happy. I'm happy for you to do it. Let's join these armies up again. Trade protection against the Papal State. It's kind of nice that they're flipping the occupation to me. Well done, France. We're still having battles over there. Might want to help that one. Although it looks like they have it in hand. Yeah, they have it in hand. This used to be way more of a thing back in earlier versions of the game, where you didn't have the favor system. So you could use France as your big stick to beat down everyone, because you could just pull them into offensive war after offensive war, just as you needed it. So they're moving to Salzburg. I'm just gonna wait until they're locked. No, I don't want to do it anymore. Okay, then. Move my guys out, because we don't want to be attritioned. Oh, we'll not get out of there in time. How much do we need? Only 150 men. Okay. That's fine, I guess. We have a lot of papal influence right now. Let's go for... We might just go for the manpower recovery speed again. I guess that would help me very much. Yeah, 500 per month. So we're gaining stuff back rather fast. Let's try to smash these cannons and small armies that they have over there. Oh, so I cannot march into every fort. Yeah, I can, but I cannot. Non-enforcement of ordinances. Monarchs ruled by issuing ordinances, but they were almost powerless to enforce them. Local autonomy or admin power. No, the local autonomy has to be it. Shame, but oh well. Can I catch those? Let's try it. Catching those cannons is gonna be a very good thing. Because they cost a crap ton to build, so if I can destroy them, I'm gonna be happy. Let's try it. Maybe I can catch them. Yeah, I can catch them. So that's one cannon gone for Hungary. They're sort of rebuilding their troops. Burgundy really should not have joined this fight. I think I might attack Burgundy after we're done with this. And I do have a casus belli against them because I have the imperial ban. So I'll attack them and break out a lot of their provinces. It's a stupid idea that they lost their army. Now, get out of Steiermark. We don't need that. We could try to siege down Ratibor, though. That might not be a bad idea. We're already getting somewhere here. I might just want to conserve my manpower, though. Just wait for France and the other guys to do it. France accepted an offer to hire another army there. Oh, these guys are locked in. That's a cannon of Austria. So let's try it if we can't catch these guys. Goodbye. Goodbye, Austrian cannon. And we'll also be able to catch that regiment. Okay. That's going well. Picking them off is increasing the war exhaustion quite a bit. And there's Memmingen getting the condottieri crushed. Okay, yeah, France has the fighting prowess to pull this off. We don't. Which is a shame, but Bavaria isn't really built up to be heavy on the fighting power. I could pull in Brandenburg. I'm not sure if I want to use that, though. Just gain the 10 favors. I might want to pull them into the war against Burgundy, though. I do have 15 favors with you. All my favors with Mainz are gone. Because this is Hessen now. At least these guys are not in a coalition against me. Württemberg, I got 10 favors with you. That's pretty good. And Thuringia, 8 favors. Denmark. I have a lot of favors, but they're not going to follow me. So, well, let's bring up the trust. I can bring up the trust rather easily. What about Aragon? Or are you 4 favors? I would really like to bring them in against Burgundy. Burgundy is our biggest problem because they are sapping a lot of that stuff. Austria embraced colonialism. That's good. So it should actually spread into my provinces at some point. I might be fairly safely able to siege down Tyrol now. Well, no, they still have a lot of troops. Not as many as before, but they are still there. And we've got Burgundy, Burgundian army. Oh, you're moving into Salzburg. You'll be out on the 31st though. So I'll just stay there. Quietly getting attritioned. Austria is now considered a great power. Not for long. Not for long. They're still smaller than we are. As soon as we can embrace the colonialism, we're going to be fine. And I'll take a bunch of land from them. Let's just have a look at what we actually could gain out of this. So, I definitely want you to release Ravensburg. That's not very expensive. And you're going to release Aquileia. So that's 22. I could go for Styria as well. That's 59. And then I could take Tyrol and Linz. I could just try to take Vienna. I mean, that wouldn't be too bad. Aquileia would sort of have a land access to me. Getting Styria out of this is not a bad idea, really. So that would reduce them severely. That would reduce them severely. The problem is, though, if I peace out Hungary, I won't be able to take as much from Austria. Province cannot be demanded since it's not controlled by you or your allies. Oh yeah, and I can force it to return cores. I could force them to return that one as well. It's kind of expensive though. And I can sort of add these provinces to the empire. But yeah, this might be the peace deal that I want. I mean, taking Südtirol, that would give me a lot of aggressive expansion. It's not horrible though. It's not horrible. And it would give me the whole of Tyrol. On the other hand, if I do not take Südtirol, I might still be able to force Südtirol out of them in the next war without having to give up Tyrol. So that might be a thing. Oh yeah, there are lots of options. I also would like to have Savoy return some territory. Oh, I can just take that. Can just ask for that. That's a lot of aggressive expansion. But I would be able to sort of change that center of reformation. They are still at it. They are still at it. Reforming Europe. So might not be a bad idea to take that one. But yeah, we'll see in the next episode. So far this war has been going well. We're gaining back our manpower. We haven't lost too much. We lost a bit, but the enemy is definitely weaker than we are, so stay tuned for that. Oh, we have to reinforce that one, even if those guys are not going in. I mean, Castile is moving. Well, we might move as well, sort of help them gain the upper hand. There's another Castilian army. Yeah, having France at our disposal at least every 30 years is gonna make a massive difference. And I'm pretty certain that I could pull them into a war against Burgundy as well, because they might want land. They do have their interest. And it's a new queen, Queen Marguerite de Valois. They don't have the consort though anymore, so that's not a thing. But strategic interest, yeah, they want a bunch of stuff from Burgundy. So we might actually be able to force a lot out of there. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments so I can improve. And if you want to see more of the series in the future, please consider subscribing. I hope you join me next time for the continuation of the war against Austria, making Austria small again. I hope you join me for that. Bye bye.